says a lot to me about what you're about, because you chose to come, to get fortified. You came to share, I hope, but you came to learn. And the fact that you care about yourself and those whom you love as much as you do. I mean, it says something about your commitment to be here. So for that, I thank you. I thank you for spending this time with us. I am grateful to be here with you. I flew in last night from Alabama. I am from Washington, D.C., the nation's capital. I grew up in D.C., though, when it was Chocolate City. It was over 80% black. Well, that'll never happen again.
No.
So, but I want to tell you, I want to share a little bit with you about how I got here, how I got to this place. Because I didn't always eat the way that I do. I didn't always live the way that I do. Because I happen to be the product of a single mother, a single parent, who was a country girl from a small town in Virginia, Orange, Virginia. And in my family, so first my mother was the first woman driver. She was a taxi driver, and she's the first woman to drive a taxi in a small town. And then she moves to Washington, D.C., where she becomes the first African-American woman to own her own taxi business, bearing her name in the nation's capital. And she ran this very successful, cab business during the week, but on the weekends, my mama ran a juke joint. Now, I don't know if you're old enough to know what a juke joint is. I see nods. So think Miss Celia in The Color Purple, for those of you who don't know. So she ran this juke joint. Now, in the juke joint, they served fried chicken sandwiches on white bread, collard greens cooked with fat back and, ham hocks, pig's feet, potato salad, and there were several shots and beers poured in the juke joint. And just across the yard from the juke joint was my grandparents' home. And my mother was the youngest of 10. So it's a very large family, and in our family, and she says, because her mother was a country girl, like my mother. And she says, Mama, you didn't eat those birds. They could talk, they could sing, they could. Mother says, well, they should have said something. So you see, the moral of the story is, speak up for what you believe, or end up in the stew. And that is pretty much the story of the reason I do the work that I do. I advocate for you and all others like us because I believe it, I know it to be my calling, and I believe it to be my station in life. So I want to ask you, by a show of hands, who's brave enough to share with me your why for why it is that you want to be healthy? Why does it make a difference? AKA.
Well, about 6-7 years ago, I had that strange feeling in my chest, and I'm an educator, so I'm sitting in the office, and one of our African-American principals came downstairs, and he had a heart attack. He walked to the clinic, and that's where he was having a heart attack. So when he got back, I just wanted to talk to him because you know how you know when you don't want to admit that you know. So I kind of knew what was going on with me, and when he told me, I went to my doctor, my primary care, and he sent me for a CT scan, which Blue Cross Blue Shield will not pay for. So you have to come up with the money to get this scan, and it showed that I did have the calcium. So the first thing they tell me, I was 370 pounds. The first thing they tell me, and I knew that too, was that the weight had to come off. So that's what I did. And that's my testimony that I give to people, that I try to, and I'm here, and I'm healthy, and I'm never going back, and I stay in prayer about it, but that's my main reason.
God bless you, first of all. Yeah, because how much weight did you lose?
I lost 207 pounds.
I was going to say, it looks like it has to have been over 200 pounds.
Now I'm exercising
No, gaining muscle is good. It's
Yeah,
going to help you
yeah.
with everything else. And by the way, your heart's a muscle.
And the main thing I used to think is that when I first lost all of the weight, and before I really started my exercise program, I thought I was gaining it back, but then I spoke to some of the coaches at my school, and now I'm, I know a lot more and how to work out, and that it's muscle and it's good to.
Weighs more than fat.
Yes.
Yeah. But it gives you definition. Yes, look at her, giving the big yes. Show me those vibes. Yes. Yeah, and it helps you, the more muscle you carry on your body, the better your metabolism in general. And also the more energy you have too, assuming that you're eating right and you obviously are doing the right things, right? Anybody else? That's first of all, that's a fantastic story. We all are elated, first of all, to see you here and celebrate the fact that you did the work to be here, looking like that. Yes, so bravo to you. Anybody else? Yes, sir.
I was diagnosed with diabetes in 1990, October 1990. Basically had a healthy life, still exercising and everything. And then one blister on my foot. And that was like I don't want to say the beginning of the end, but I now have a partial amputation. And